Streaming live. It looks like we're streaming.
Should be streaming momentarily. Hey, I think we're live.
Hey.
Of course, my screen's doing some weird stuff now, so let's see if I can figure it out.
Don't be weird, dude. Not in front of people.
Yeah, man.
You have to be weird, you know, in your own time.
I only like to be weird when everybody's watching.
All right.
Give us a moment. I'm gonna find.
Yeah, get yourself organized.
Find my live here because it should just pop up, but it never does. Nope, that's not it. Oh my goodness, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I mean, I guess we're live. Hey, Jack, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just checking in on my emails, waiting for you to get, you know, a grip on what we're doing here. Well, and I'm ready when you are, friend. I'm gonna keep looking over here because I've got an extra monitor for my
every single time I try and do it. All right, how do I find my live?
I mean, I can show you if you want. Just go to the event page.
Events?
Yeah, go to the event page, and then it will be in the top right-hand corner where it says videos.
Yep, that didn't do it.
All right, well, I'm ready to try beers, my friend. Am I going to just drink beer on my own?
Telling me we're live and I just can't find it?
Oh, I see. You got to have your own like live feed, so we know who's checking in.
I know this is the problem. I need to see who's checking in.
Yeah.
It's not in my group.
Well, I'll sit quietly until then.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, sorry that this sucks right now. What the hell? Like, how does this even happen?
Excuse me. Well, this is an exciting start. We've got technical difficulties that are you know, causing us to kind of be delayed, but at the same time, we just
okay. So it says I'm live, so I'm just going to talk to you guys like I'm live. Welcome to the inaugural first Black Lung Brewing Solidarity Session. As the area and region starts to regretfully slip back into the upper phases due to COVID-19, I've decided to kick up the videos again and try to make them slightly regular and really talk to you guys about beer, brewing, Black Lung, and things we're doing and things my friends are doing that I get to talk to. So I'm really excited about it. Really glad to be here. And by the way, I'm Josh Grubbs, the owner and brewer of Black Lung Brewing Company. And I'm here with my friend Jack. Jack, why don't you tell us about yourself a little bit?
Well, hi Josh, thanks for having me. Hey everyone, yeah, I'm Jack Cantle. By day I'm a teacher. I work over in Ingleside, and one of my main hobbies and passions is brewing and being part of the craft beer world and industry. I actually work over at Perfect Brewing Supply in Libertyville, so if you ever get the chance to in that process, a bit like how Josh did back in the day, and many others around this area, just come on down to Perfect Brewing. We can kind of get you set up and started. Yeah, I've known Josh. Actually, Josh, we've known each other for a good couple of years now, right? It's been...
Yes, sir. Yeah, we met a couple of years back at Light the Lamp here in Grays Lake. Fantastic award-winning brewery.
Yeah, great beer.
My house. So I frequent it often, and that's how I met Jack.
Yeah, working as a bartender there. You walked in, sat down at the bar, and went, "Hey, give me the good stuff." And I went, "Here we go." And then I guess we spoke about brewing and what we wanted to do and how excited we were about the hobby and like all our different things. And you put me in the Brew Dudes text chain, and from there it kind of worked its way to where we are now.
That's right. Yeah, that's an epic little chain that we have with me, Andrew, Bassett, Tristan. We got Ryan in there, and then we added
Kyle.
We added Kyle from Harbor and Jason from Mickey Fins, and we got Jack in there. So we've got all our bases covered. We got some pros, we got some home brewers, we got some brew shop guys. That's a killer little group we got going there.
Yeah, and ironically, we rarely talk about tips or like anything to do with brewing.
I mean, it is 9 o'clock, so we can go. We don't got to be PG here, but that's funny.
Yeah. Funny, yeah.
No, we don't talk about those too much. We do talk a lot about beer, though.
Yeah, we do. We talk about beer and beer release.
Yep.
And everything in the beer world. Not so much homebrewing anymore, I guess.
Yeah, I think we really get into. We've gone kind of a little bit next level with our conversation, and definitely talk a little more pro brewing and what's out there in the market and stuff like that. A lot more probably than we do brewing tips. So. But we can get back to that anytime, So I digress. We're going to chat a little bit about our beers and my beer at Black Lung Brewing. Today I wanted to bring one of our newer releases for everyone to take a look at, and we're gonna try it here on the session. Boy, I feel like I stole that from the Brewing Network. I didn't. It's Solidarity Sessions. Okay, so I'm allowed to say session also. I didn't steal it.
Yeah. No one licensed the English language.
It's a word. Yeah, exactly. So first up, it's a hazy double. Jack has it too. So we're gonna drink it together. Give you guys some notes on it, some tasting tips, things we like to do when we're drinking beer. Yeah, observation 692. So what it is it's a hazy double IPA, which with HBC 692, which they've named now. It's Talus hop. It's a fantastic new. It's grapefruit, citrus, lots of good flavors in there. And then I paired that up here with Citra and Brew One, which also complement it in many ways. Very, very similar. We're doing a pour here. I got this fancy new glass from Pal over at oh man, what's the name of that company? See, some of us pour beer and some of us
I just shove it in the glass. The sooner it's in the glass, the more quicker it can go into my mouth.
What's the name of that company again? Livy Glass.
A Livy glass, yeah. Isn't that a Belgian kind of glass? That's a Belgian glass, right?
Yeah, this is actually a stemmed Pilsner glass.
Yeah, this is I can't remember the name of this brewery, but this is a British brewery, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my wife. I'm from England. If you hadn't noticed my accent, so me and my wife went to a couple of pubs, and this has got like skulls all over it. So we pinched these glasses.
That's pretty nice. So I like this glass. I picked these out, and I was ready to click the button and buy them. And this guy reached out to me from Libby and wanted to come and show me some samples. So I was down. But this beer, as soon as you pour it, you smell the orange juice. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like fresh off the vine, not vine, but fresh off the tree, ripe orange juice. Yeah,
it's certainly fruity. It's got that citrus fruit to it. Like it almost has got like on top of orange, it's like almost like a sherbety kind of sweetness to it.
So the nose just kind of explodes at you. Definitely hazy, but it's got an old school hazy taste and flavor to it. It's mashed high. It's got a little residual sweetness, but I can tell you that there's no lactose. There's no maltodextrin. We just mashed high on this one. And that's where the flavor is coming from.
Nice. Actually, I'm not ashamed that it's locking in a lot of that aroma and flavor. It's like locking it in really nicely. So as I keep taking sips, I'm still getting that big burst of nice citrus, like hop aroma. It's nice.
Yeah, and grapefruit. I get grapefruit in the flavor.
Yeah, that comes at the back of the throat. It's a very fruity IPA, and it's impressive. Like you said, you added no sugar to that. You're getting that all from hop. That's really impressive.
Yeah. So I'm it's kind of, I keep getting distracted because I got this cool candle from my wife. It's like a bourbon barrel candle of some sort.
Okay.
Kentucky
Cool.
bourbon.
Nice.
She's selling odd little trinkets and things of that nature. I don't know if she's selling these candles, but she's selling some different stuff in her store now that she has in downtown Grays Lake. It's called Muddy Bella. It's for women and kids, and she sells little, like some local wares and things that some local kids and people are making and in the store. So it's kind of cool.
Awesome.
And
Yeah, make sure you go and check that out, everyone.
It's fluttering while I can hear it. It's like it's making like a fluttering sound. It's kind of distracting, but it smells great.
Yeah. Well, you have to get me one. We can share a candle experience as well as a beer experience.
Yeah, we'll do a whole episode on the candle.
All right. I'm just gonna put up on my phone. I wrote some notes about this beer, and I wanted to kind of go through it. First off, I guess before we even talk about the beer, we should really talk about the actual artwork, right?
Yeah, we got to talk about the can before we talk about the beer. And I do this. So a lot of brewers are they want you really just focus on the beer. You know, the can art will be very simple. They'll have some text on there, tell you what the beer is. Sometimes they don't tell you what the hops are, and there's reasons for that. And I get it. You really want everything, the whole experience, to be about the beer. I'm not that way. I'm an artist too. I draw, I dabble, I paint. I do quite a bit of that stuff. I'm a musician. So I have a musician friend. His name is Matt Mays. He's an awesome tattoo artist. And when I started my brewing company, the thing that I love about a lot of the craft beer that's come out over the past 5 years or 10 years has been a lot of the can art. It does draw me to the beer. It makes me excited, and I want to look at it and stare at it while I'm drinking. So that was a huge thing for me. And there was no way I was starting a brewing company and not having really badass art on my cans.
Oh yeah, man.
Different stuff all the time.
That's like the one thing that you can do to get your customer in, right? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just every time we want it to be different and cool, and we change the beer up. We're going to stick with Hopservation. Hopservation is going to be a line for us. This is a beer that really it's Local J. I brewed Local J a few brews before this. I changed the hop schedule, and we did Hopservation 692. And we're going to stick with Hopservation, and we're going to change something about the name every time we do a version of it.
Nice. So that'll be like a series name.
It'll be like a series, or just something that we hang on to until it runs its course. But I like this recipe. I love this beer. I love Local J. This is my I guess New England style IPA, my throwback to Other Half and the companies out there that did it first. And I mean, it's thicker, it's cleaner, not cleaner. It's got that all the natural body, not from lactose and stuff like that. That have come in later on where we've kind of changed the recipes around a little bit. So
yeah, it's like I like that. It's more of a natural body to it rather than a forced thickness, like that creaminess that a lot of people want.
It does have a creaminess to it. It's just for mashing a little higher.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely. It's definitely there. It's not a thin beer.
I suppose it kind of works in like the market of IPAs. A lot of people are. It's obviously a big market. People love hazy IPAs. You and I are both included in that. Yep. And you know, like you want to kind of be a step ahead of everything else that's out there by having something that's not, you know, filled with lactose like milk sugar or maltodextrin, which is, you know, just like an unfermented sugar. Like just packing sugar into your New England IPAs is, you know, it seems to be the done thing. So it's nice that this one is it's like so enjoyable, and it's not just processed sugar that's being added, you know.
Cheers to that, man. Yeah, I agree. And you know, there's enough sugar in beer, and there's definitely room for those beers. But at some time, you're going to have a line of beers. You're going to have something for everybody, and that's what this is to me. It's an old school New England style without the lactose and all that stuff, and we just mash higher. do some different hops, do some experimenting, and it's good so far. So fruity, some citrusy, grapefruit in the mouth, on the flavor.
I'm hoping everyone's enjoying it with us.
Fits in with all the other hazies that are out there.
So I was fortunate enough you gave me some of this beer and I gave you some of my beer. That's one of the beautiful things about being a home brewer, is you get access to everyone's beer and you can kind of trade it. It's a really nice thing. So you get everyone's different sample. But if I was a customer in the market and I said, I like this enough, I want to buy another 4-pack or another 8-pack, where do I go to get this?
You're going to go to locally here. I mean, if you're in the Lake County area and you know Black Lung, you get it at Beer Bazaar, Gold Eagle, Antioch Fine Wines. But if you're outside of the local area where I'm dropping, you can definitely check the website, blacklungbrewing.com, and we've got Find Our Beer on there, and there's a little locator, and you can jump in and find the beer. Why don't we check it out real quick?
Sweet. Yeah, awesome.
I'm just going to prep it up for us here. So if I share my screen.
Oh, sweet. So your website actually provides you a way of like finding out where to get the beer. That's awesome.
Yeah, we just did some updates to the website. Made it look a little bit more hip. Added some little bells and whistles to it.
Look at how fancy you're getting.
Yeah. View all locations. Now, we don't have like stock on here, but you can always call ahead. Oh, there's some news. We're coming around Lake Beach. So you can check within, like a 10-mile radius of where you're at. I'm in the 60030. That's the 847.
Nice. So literally all around Lake County, McHenry County.
Yeah. So there's Beer Bazaar. We're at Sunrise in Grays Lake. We're at Gold Eagle. We're at Oak Trail. We got some beer out at Mackey's. We're rocking and rolling at Armanetti's. We're up at Antioch Fine Wine. We're at Roadie's. We're downtown at Greentown Tavern, randomly on tap. So yeah,
I love that. You're all over the place.
Yeah, if you're down south, let's see if I can change the radius here.
You press search. Press search at the top. Boomtown.
Yeah, we're down at Garfield's. Got some stuff in the Bennies. So yeah, but call ahead. Make sure it's there. Ooh, I got to take the Carlos off of there. I don't think he's there with us anymore.
Well, I think you kind of lean towards it there with that little mini reveal. But are there any updates in terms of Black Lung Brewing taproom wise?
Yeah, we've got some stuff going on, you could say. Let me get back to my screen here. Yeah, so we're in the middle of a little build out in Round Lake Beach, and big news: we got our building permit this week.
Oh, sweet!
We are able to rock and roll now. We started yesterday pulling some concrete out. We cut some trenches, pulled some concrete out. We're going to put down some plumbing lines. I think it'll be we'll be moving real quick now. This is all the stuff that I've got a contractor. He's a friend of mine. Did my kitchen, and this is what he loves. This is his thing. So he's in there now. Brian Lalamo at Modern Contractors. He's on the case. So he's digging in. I got some great guys helping out. I got a buddy doing the electrical, who's a licensed electrician. My cousin Bobby Grubbs at Grubbs Mechanical doing the HVAC. So we're gonna rock and roll now. We got our own text group going.
Sweet, dude. That's awesome.
Having a permit though, that's everything, man. And it was
That
tough
makes the difference, dude.
It was tough to get, but we finally got it.
Sweet, man. That's awesome. That means like, yeah, you can make like positive strides forward. That's great.
Right. Yeah, we're excited, man.
Awesome. So do you have like a scheduled idea as to when you're going to be kind of, opening up, serving to the public, getting your beers out, through the taps?
Yeah, we're really pushing hard for like a friends and family soft open around the 1st of January.
Cool.
And then soon after that, maybe the next weekend, we'd follow up with just being open to the public. And we're going to test it out. We've got an arrived POS system coming in. We've got a touch-free application. So if you download the Arrived app on your phone, it's spelled ARRYEVD, I believe, Arrived. And they specialize in brewery POS. So if you download their little app, you can order your beer. You can sit down inside my brewery, order beer on the app, and pay on the app and all that stuff. So it'll be very cool. Yeah, check out Arrive. It's a cool little app, and I'm sure some other breweries in the Chicagoland area use it. So you can do the same thing at their breweries.
Awesome, man. Yeah, you want to kind of anything you can do to exit the process is a good idea.
That's right.
Yeah, nice.
Hey man, what's going on? We're gonna jump you guys on a little later if you want to get on. So hang around, Matt and Andrew.
Well, I'm glad to hear there's some progress being made, dude. I know it's been a hard journey so far. It's one of those things where it's step by step by step. So it's nice that a few things have been kind of checked off now, and you got like a projected date. That's awesome. And plus, I'm happy for everyone else, like the public, who get a chance to actually try, like have a local brewery, another one that's making great beer. So cheers.
Cheers, brother. So we what else did I have to talk about? Well, we're set to open in January. We've got some cool things coming up, some cool features. We'll be mostly touchless in terms of the facilities, and we've got some provisions to do dividers between some bar seats and things of that nature. Obviously, our bartending staff and everyone that's working will be in masks. So we'll talk about all that when we get closer to opening, but we're definitely thinking about all the provisions for COVID.
Yeah. Well, let's get the drains put in the floor before we talk about who's going to be doing what.
My line, man. Let's not put the cart before the horse. Yeah, let's get the drains in. Let's worry about that. It's nice. You got to make a list. You make a list, and you just start checking them all off. And we're starting with the drains right now. Oh man, these glasses are fantastic. I'm definitely gonna go with that one.
Nice, dude. Awesome. Well, yeah. Again, glad that's coming along nicely. I'm just about finished with this beer as well, so it's probably time to refill.
I was ready for a beer, dude. I was holding off for a little while today.
I've been very well behaved. I didn't have any beers this week. I had a sip of my cider that I made a couple weeks ago, but I tried it with my wife to check it was good, and tasted good. So I've been having a strong week so far. But it's Friday, man. It's Friday. I'm ready to have a few more.
Ready for one. Well, that one went down nice and quick, and it wasn't too noticeable. So have fun with that one, folks. I enjoyed it. Very, very ocean spray grapefruit flavor, like a orange juice, Sunny Delight nose.
You get that bittering right at the end as well. Characteristics come through. You got aroma, flavor, bittering. It's all really a nice blend of everything. So I'll put it away.
There's a touch. Doesn't really build though. So what do we got? Well, it's good that that's gone because we got something else to talk about. So part of these series and these sessions, what I'm going to do and what I hope to do on every one of them is not just talk about Black Lung and what we got going on in our beer, but I have a guest. Jack is a award-winning brewer and a fantastic brewer at that. And he has we got together a little earlier and we swapped brews. So I've got one of Jack's beers here to drink too. So Jack, why don't you tell us about your brew?
Well, we got two. You can choose. You as the host, you get to choose which one. I gave you two different.
I told you already. I want to do the tropical sour.
Okay, great. I'm happy you said that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually a super super awesome beer.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this. Be unique as well. So I think it's about four months ago, I was talking to a couple of other brewers at my homebrew supply job, and they put me onto a potential competition that was taking place through a large club that are based downtown.
Holy crap! What did you put in this beer?
Right. So they put me onto this competition, and this competition was hosted by Chaos, and Chaos was saying there's a brand new yeast that has been put out by a lab called Lollemond, who are a European company. And they have discovered a brand new strain of yeast that is not actually brewer's yeast. It's a completely wild yeast. And so for those who are in the know, a standard beer yeast is called Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Now, this particular yeast was found in the wild, literally on the streets of Philadelphia. And it was captured and then cultured. And it was found to be able to ferment beer and could make the same excellent byproduct of creating lactic acid. So it was a natural souring yeast. So when you make sour beers, there's a couple of different strategies, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of measuring. Whilst this yeast does it all for you. So what I did was I managed to get some of that yeast and I made myself a sour, and I decided to make it a tropical fruit sour. And yeah, the nose is insane.
Amazing.
So what I did is I put passion fruit, orange, mandarin orange, and guava. So it came out. It got super good clarity. It doesn't have a lot of head on it, but I think that's one of the byproducts of this yeast. It kills all foam and head, which is a shame. But yeah, it's like fruit juice but alcoholic. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'm super proud of the way it came out. It's got a nice sour bite to it. It's not like a Brett sour, if you've ever had one of those. It's not really a horse blanket. It's not really. It's got nothing barnyardy about it. It's like a crisp summer sour, And with those tropical fruits, I wanted to make something that would be like easy drinking, appeals to everyone. And yeah, I'm really pleased with the way this came out, particularly as it's like a new invention kind of thing. So yeah, that's I put that together a couple months ago. I've got still a few bottles laying around, and I thought we'd share it tonight, seeing as we're doing kind of, new beers on the market. This is almost, brand new in a way. This yeast is only just been put out to professional brewers, and it's being pitched as this something.
Right on.
Being pitched as something that it means it saves brewers time on souring their beers. It saves on equipment because all you need is sanitizer to clean it. You don't need, you're not infecting any of your equipment. So really, it genuinely is like a revolution of yeast. And I was very lucky enough to get this yeast packet, and I made a pretty good beer out of it.
Dude, this is super refreshing. It's clean. It finishes nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it finishes clean. It doesn't linger or anything like that. It's got, as far as sour goes, it's not overwhelming or anything like that. It's balanced perfectly. This is a fantastic beer, Jack.
Thanks, dude.
Only thing I would look at maybe is just something to give it some head retention, but that's with all the fruit and everything that's packed in there. So whatever, man, it tastes amazing.
Yeah, it tastes good. Like you said, it doesn't look amazing. I'm getting a tiny bit of head there, like a millimeter.
There it is.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I might need to put in some grain that's going to promote some head production and some head retention. But if that's the only flaw, then
no, it's fine. It tastes great.
Hey, yeah, thanks, man. Yeah. So yeah, I've got that in the locker. I've got a couple of other beers online right now. I've got a brown that's in the keg. I've got a coffee porter that will be ready in a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about. That was a collaboration brew I did with Ninth Hour Brewing. who are they're currently based out of Spring Grove. They're looking to open up their tap room in Lake Villa. But ultimately, it's there are a couple of guys I know, and they make great beer, and we've done a couple of brews together now, and yeah, this coffee porter is going to be real good.
Awesome. Yeah, Dave,
a cider.
Dave and that run that are fantastic guys. I've been next to them at many homebrew / brew festivals, and before we really kicked off and started pro brewing, and we always share beer and share resources because I had massive foaming issues one time, and those guys saved me with their pitchers that they brought. So definitely great guys.
Yeah, man, and yeah, like you said, they're great guys. They know their stuff. So we've been collaborating ideas and new techniques and learning off each other. So this is our second collaboration. We made a German Helles lager last time, which was a slightly more alcoholic than normal. Which who complains about that? And this coffee porter should be ready in 2 weeks. So I'm very excited to try that. So yeah, a few things in the locker right now, and
awesome.
Yeah, very excited about getting some new stuff out.
All right, well, that's what we got. We're gonna try to keep these short. We will open it up to friends now if they want to come on. I sent it over to Andrew, so I see somebody's in the waiting room. I'll bring you in just a second. We're gonna try to keep them to a half an hour. Next up, I'll be talking to my friend Ryan Walker from Perfect Brew. He'll be coming on the Solidarity session next week, and we're going to talk about Peach Lassie, my most recent sour beer. It's a Candy Factory series, and Peach Lassie is just one of the first one that we're going to do. But we're gonna do a series of sour beers, sour IPAs or sour ales, and we'll talk about that one with Ryan on the next one. So if you want to jump off, you can. If you want to stick around, you can. I've got somebody else coming in now, and we're just gonna kind of shoot the shit, and I'll probably stop the recording.
Sounds good for me.
Andrew's popping in.
Who's this guy?
Who is this guy? Gotta unmute him.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
We have a new addition to the family.
Oh boy, another Bassett.
Yep. It's a little wild here right now.
It's a little crazy, y'all.
The other box.
A girl or a boy?
This is the white one's a boy, and the brindle is a girl.
A girl and a boy.
Yep. Oh man, we don't have a name.
Are we still on live Facebook, Josh? By the way?
You guys want to stay alive, or should we drop it?
I say keep them wanting more, mate. Drop it out, and they can join us next week.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining the first Black Lung Solidarity session with Jack Cantle and Josh Grubbs. It'll be me with Ryan Walker next time. We'll be talking about Peach Lassie sour beer.
Cheers to that.
To that end, have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay clean, wear your mask, keep social distancing, and let's keep our bars and restaurants open in Lake County. And God bless to the other areas that had to close down. We're thinking about you guys. Go to those breweries, buy beer to go. Thank you. Take care, guys.